Hey planner friends! Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning from the 1st to the 7th of November in my medium passion planner. Let's get started! So the kit that I'm using this week is Bonfire from Plannerface. This was I think the August mystery kit, so it's got a couple of extra sheets that I don't normally have in a mini kit. I do PR for Plannerface, so you can use my code in the description to save yourselves a little bit of money and also mention me for a freebie. And I think quite a lot of people have used Bonfire this week because it is Bonfire night here in the UK on Friday, or Guy Fawkes night, or fireworks night, whatever you want to call it. If you're not from the UK, Bonfire night is basically the night where the entire country decides to celebrate the fact that a guy nearly blew up Parliament in like the 17th century? I'm going to Google that. Yeah, 1605, so the 17th century. As usual, I'm starting off my pen base by shading in the parts of the timelines where I'm going to be asleep, and then using my Grey Stabilo fine liner to mark in my alarm times, split my personal and work to do sections in half to create some extra checklist space, and create my 5-day habit tracker in the bottom left hand corner for things I have to do at work every single day. I've then grabbed my blue passion marker, which is going to be my theme colour for the rest of November, and I've used the fine liner side to add in my work hours. With passion marker fine liners, I tend to go over all of the lines twice because they do come out quite pale on the fine liner side, and then I'm using the chisel tip side to shade in the check boxes and also the daily focus boxes of the days where I'm not going to be at work. I'm then using my Pilot Friction pen to write in all of my meals for the week, so breakfast, lunch and dinner each day. I don't add in breakfast on days where I don't have an alarm set just in case I sleep in, and also dinner on Sunday is going to be a little bit later because we're probably going to go and watch some fireworks that day. I'm then going to highlight over all of these meals using my blue passion marker to keep that pop of my theme colour going throughout the spread. Also, sorry if I seem really croaky, I'm recording this voiceover at like 9:30 in the morning on Sunday because I had an argument with iMovie yesterday and couldn't face doing it when I was editing, so croaky voice it is. So that's my pen base. Now we can start adding in some stickers, and as always I'm starting with my meal plan sticker, which is just something I made in Excel and print off on sticker paper myself. I'm then adding in the squared off half box from the kit with some deco into the weekly focus box, and then my habit tracker for my daily check-in, and a full box to finish off the sidebar. And it wouldn't be one of my setups if I wasn't super particular about having a tiny bit of white space between that full box and my meal plan sticker, and spent ages trying to get this tiny piece of sticker off from in between the meal plan sticker and the full box. Next we can move on to the washi headers, so I've cut one of the 15mm strips from the kit in half to cover the Space for Infinite Possibility header and the personal and work to do list headers, and then I've cut another 6mm strip from the second washi piece to create my extra gratitude header in the bottom left hand corner. I really love the washi that came with this mystery kit. It's like plaid or flannel or whatever you want to call it, and it just makes the spread look really cozy. Finally we can add in the weekend banner, and then it's time to get planning. So zooming into the first half of the week, and I'm using a regular event label and a skinny event label from the kit, and this Joy of Planning scientist girl to mark in that I started off the week with being duty scientist, one of my least favourite parts of my job. It just always ends up being such a busy day, and there's no way that you can really prepare for any of it because it's whatever's coming into the email inbox and the lab that day. And if you hadn't noticed, I like to be able to plan for things. In the evening on Monday, I'm using one of my Pinky Stickers printables to mark in my yoga class, and then I've cut one of the Build You stickers from the kit in half horizontally so it doesn't take up too much space in my planner, and I'm using that at the end of Monday to just add in a build that's due. Moving on to Tuesday, and I'm using one of the glitter headers from the kit and a work from home script from Plannerface to mark in that I was working from home. And then I didn't really have a lot going on Tuesday, thankfully, so I'm moving on to adding in one of my Pinky Stickers printables for my first weight session of the week. Next I'm adding in one of the quarter boxes and the book doodle from the kit to mark in that I wanted to finish up my November journal setup. I actually managed to get this done on Monday because I was feeling super productive, so I moved this sticker onto Monday in the final spread, and it's really nice moving something forwards in my planner rather than just moving it backwards. Also, this filmed script is from Plannerface. Moving on to Wednesday, I'm using a quarter box and the laptop doodle from the kit to mark in my usual Wednesday afternoon seminar. I didn't actually end up going to the seminar because I went home sick on Wednesday because I had another migraine, so I think this sticker became playing Sims at the weekend because I didn't want to waste it. Flipping over to the second half of the week, and I'm using another glitter header and another work from home script from Plannerface to mark in that I was working from home on Thursday as well. I did go back to work this day, but I think if I had had to go into the office I wouldn't have, but I felt okay to work from home. So I'm using a quarter box and the phone doodle from the kit to mark that I was doing some virtual training in the afternoon, which went really well considering I hadn't had any chance to prep for it because I'd been ill the day before. For Thursday evening, I've added in a recycling icon from Plannerface to mark in remembering to take the recycling out, and then I've used an event label and a weightlifting joy of planning sticker to mark in that I had a PT session on Thursday evening. Moving over to Friday, and I've used another glitter header in the daily focus box and this Bonfire night sticker from Kay Elizabeth Plans UK holiday sheet to mark in that it was Bonfire night. I'm then using a third box with some deco and the envelope doodle from the kit to mark in that I was send out scientists all day, and I did go back into the office this day. It wasn't the best day of working in the office, but it'll do. Next I'm using another one of my Pinky Stickers printables to mark in an interval run on Friday evening, and then we can move on to Saturday where I'm adding in my planning time as usual using a flag and the planner doodle from the kit, and then a third box with some deco and an edit script from Plannerface to mark in editing and recording this voiceover. And I had a big old argument with iMovie this day, so I did not record my voiceover on Saturday. But I guess looking on the bright side, at least now I know how to change the frame rate in a bit of footage if I've accidentally recorded it on slow-mo rather than regular video on my iPhone. For Saturday afternoon, I've just added in another one of my workout stickers to mark in my third weight session of the week, and then I'm using a half box on Saturday evening to mark in whatever we got up to, which was just playing video games and chilling at home because I was absolutely knackered from my migraine earlier in the week and just really needed some rest. Moving on to Sunday, I'm first adding in the 3-heart checklist box from the kit to mark in some cleaning time in the morning, and then I'm adding in another Pinky Stickers printable to mark in my 4th weight session of the week because I am back to 4 weight sessions a week. I'm then using my favourite size sticker from the Plannerface glitter add-on sheet to mark in that this evening we are hopefully going to be going to watch some fireworks in the village near our house. And obviously this sparkler deco is exactly what I needed to mark in that event. The final thing that I'm marking in on Sunday is uploading this video, so I'm using a piece of the Monday to Sunday box from the kit that I've cut up, a YouTube button icon from Ickle & Co and an upload script from Plannerface to mark that in. To finish off this spread, I'm going to fill in some of the space where I'm going to be at work with some of the gorgeous decorative boxes from this kit. So I've cut all of these boxes to size vertically on the sticker paper. They're about 3.5 centimetres tall for ones that fit in the morning and 2 centimetres tall for ones that fit in the afternoon. And then I just trim them horizontally on the planner so that they're nicely within the timelines because my measuring is not perfect. I also ended up adding in an extra decorative box into this spread on Wednesday when I left work and went home sick because I wasn't really doing anything with that time, so I wanted to fill it up. The final thing to add into this spread are my checklists for work. So as I've mentioned many times, I don't like adding in too much work stuff into this planner, but I do like having the top 2 or 3 things that I did each day, just so I can see if I had a particularly busy day. So I've added the 3 heart checklist to-do box from the kit into Wednesday, and then I'm adding in some of the heart checklists where I've taken the flag portions off the bottom so they fit nicely in my planner, and I'm just adding those in. And then we can fill in all of my plans as usual using my Pilot Friction pen. So this hasn't exactly been the best start to November, and it's not particularly one that I enjoyed, but overall I think this week has been okay. So it started off pretty well, like Monday was decent and I got all of my November journal set up and I'm really happy with that, and then the whole week just seemed to like deteriorate as it went on. Like I've had some really good gym sessions, I was really excited to start my new training plan this week, but I've just been exhausted and like dealing with residual migraine kind of symptoms since Wednesday. And I've tried to push through it and still like enjoy my week and my weekend, but I've just been so exhausted that it's been difficult to really get enthusiastic about anything. And it really didn't help that my neighbours decided to have a party on Friday night and were just screaming in their kitchen until like 4 AM, so I barely got any sleep either. That was lovely. When I really needed a rest, I couldn't actually sleep at all. So it's Sunday now while I'm recording my voiceover, and I'm feeling a little bit better than I did like earlier in the week, and I feel better than I did yesterday, to be honest, but I'm still not 100%, and I'm not looking forward to how busy I know next week is going to be. The week before an inspection is always like overwhelmingly busy, so I kind of expected it, but I'd really like to be more rested before it happens. In more positive news, I'm really happy with my new training programme. I've done 3 days of it so far, and I've got my last push day to do this afternoon. So I'm now back on a push-pull legs split, which is my favourite type of training split because I get to do 2 leg days, a push day and a pull day. And push day is basically any movement with your upper body where you're pushing away from you, and pull day is obviously the opposite, where you're pulling towards you. And it just means that you can really isolate those muscle groups. I am so sore, but in a good way. As you might be able to see from what I filled in on Sunday, I was initially going to be doing push-pull legs and then a mobility day, but I realised that I can just do mobility, and I probably should do mobility work before every one of my training sessions, so I just bumped up to 2 leg days. For my weekly focus this week, I've put in that I have my new training plan because I was really excited to get back to some muscle building and my favourite kind of training split. But that's all of my pre-planning done for this week. Let's take a look at the finished spread. So here's the spread all filled out, and this colour palette is very different to the one that I was using for Halloween last month, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. I've got a few little placeholders in the bottom right hand corner to add in some extra photos from the fireworks this evening, but that's it for my first spread of November. So that's everything for this video, friends. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed it, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye!